So, this is Darkfall the Journal. This is a game Chicky recommended to me. I have become Burb! Recommended to me an age and a half back. And I'm gonna take a break for a little bit from Look Outside to play this. Because I am intrigued. Also, apologies if it's a little jank. Because, I'm running this on my computer as is, so there's no options, there's just credits, load a new game. Like, man, people in the past were so inconsiderate, they didn't think a burb in the year 2025 would stream their game. No options for... I can't commit to the bit, I can't. Oh god. So, we're just gonna play and hope for the best.
Message 1.
If you're there, pick up.
Shit.
It's me. Your brother. I was hoping you were going to be in. I needed you to be in. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you only have phones when there's something wrong. Or something is wrong. Very wrong. I'm still in Dorset. I'm not the only one here. There's 2 students from Weymouth University. Polly and Nigel, ghost hunters, would you believe? Well, I didn't believe. I do now. I need you to leave now. I need you to come here. I would go to the police, but, well, they'd laugh in my face. Ghost hunters. I think whatever they were hunting's found them. I think it's found me too. Please help. You're always good with things like this. If you leave now, you can catch the late train from Paddington to Weymouth. From Weymouth, get a cab. Come to Dowerton Station. It's abandoned. I'll be waiting. I really need your help on this.
Is he? Oh shit.
The sooner you can get here, the better. This place is really beginning to freak me out. I tried to find Polly or Nigel earlier and I couldn't find them anywhere. They wouldn't just leave. This all started a few days ago. It was when...
Okay, I guess...
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Hang on.
It's right outside the door. Whispering. It's whispering my name. It knows my name. I've got to open the door. I've got to open the door.
The ghost is apparently.
Oh, good.
open.
You're awake. We're in the tunnel. The train tunnel. Just in case you were wondering where we are. Why don't you have a look around? But don't go too far. Not just yet. I have a lot to tell you.
Who?
Nah, you can't see me. You'll find out why later. But for now, I can see you, which is all that matters.
Oh. Okay. Also, sorry that I, like, kind of went out of the game for a second. For the life of me... Okay, so that's quit. Looks like a spoopy 90s game. It is! This is Darkfall the Journal. So, we may be in for a rough time because I'm running this in the most jank fucking setup.
You're from London, ain't ya? We came from London a couple of years ago in 41. Doctor said we had to. Air was bad for me and me dad. Breathing problems or something. Hey, let's keep moving, shall we?
There's probably asbestos in the walls, kid.
I can see the others too, so maybe I can help you. I think the others are hoping you'll be able to help them. One of them knows you. Your brother, ain't it? He's the new one, only just arrived. He feels a bit confused. I was like that at first, but you get used to it. I'm Tim, by the way, Timothy Pike. I normally play here, or on the footbridge. I like to watch the trains. But there ain't no trains. Not now. But listen, don't tell me Dad that I'm in here. It'd kill me, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get you out of this tunnel. You'll catch your death.
Kiddo, I don't know if your dad could kill you a second time. Let's see, now that I can actually think I can read this. 47, 6 vanished from hotel, mystery deepens at Dowerton. Police are baffled over the case of the missing Dowerton 6. They have stated that they believe the owner, Mr. George Crabtree, is directly involved in the mystery. Dowerton Parish Doctor Alexander Robert has claimed that he had been prescribing strong sedatives and sleeping tablets in the months leading up to the event. That's suspicious. That's weird. The fuck you doing that for? Anyway, locals have given no indication that they believe the other residents were in any danger from Crabtree, but do admit he had been acting quite strangely. Bertie Jones, the local butcher, says he's always been a bit nutty. That's what they think of the Crabtree dude. Okay. Anything else to click on?
I can see the others too, so maybe I can help you. I think the others are hoping you'll be able to help them.
Okay,
One of
so
them
we
knows
can't
you.
go back.
Your brother, ain't it? He's the new one, only just arrived. He feels a bit confused. I was like that at first, but you get used to it. I'm Tim, by the way, Timothy Pike. I normally play here, or on the footbridge. I like to watch the trains. But there ain't no trains. Not now. But listen, don't tell me Dad that I'm in here. It'd kill me, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get you out of this tunnel. You'll catch your death.
Can... There's a problem, Tim. I appear to be stupid. I cannot move. There was the arrow here a bit ago, but now it's not here anymore. I can only interact with this now. Maybe if I like...
too, so maybe I can help you. I think the others are hoping you'll be able to help them. One of them knows you. Your brother, ain't it? He's the new one, only just arrived. He feels a bit confused. I was like that at first, but you get used to it. I'm Tim, by the way, Timothy Pike. I normally play here, or on the footbridge. I like to watch the trains. But there ain't no trains. Not now. But listen, don't tell me Dad that I'm in here. It'd kill me, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get you out of this tunnel. You'll catch your death.
There we go. There we go. I guess it's like its trigger is if the page is up and he's finishing the dialogue. We can go forward
See?
now.
We're near the station now. It won't always like this. It's bright and busy and full of people. I think they must have shut it down. Don't remember why. I don't remember much at all. Not even the way home. But perhaps you can help me with that.
Well, we can certainly try.
Climb up on the platform. To your right there. Go on. No! I mean, you don't want to go down there till you got some light. That's your mate in this place. It hides in the dark, you see. You'll see what I mean later.
Okay. Ladies' room.
That's it. That's where you can get started. Open the door.
Okay.
There's a switch in front of you. Pull it. It's time this place had a bit more light, don't you think?
Ah. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Let's go.
It's time. When you've finished in here, I'll be outside.
Okay. Got a bunch of hooks, some tools. Dorsetshire Electricity Company. Established 1913. Hmm.
I can still help you if you get stuck. You can find me on the wooden footbridge. I play there a lot. It's sort of, well, safe. 'Cause it's secret, you see. It don't know I'm here, talking to you. But it will soon, so I'd better go. Remember? I'll be on the footbridge. I'll leave you a note. Bye for now.
Oh, bye, Tim. Oh, now we can save. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. That's so janky. It also shows I really need to clean up my documents folder. Holy shit. So that's back to the ladies. Gentlemen. Oh. Dowerton. Can we go to the gentleman's room? We cannot. Ah. There's the stairs. Tickets. Platform ticket must be purchased to enter the train platform. Ticket is to be given up on leaving the platform. Bent or battered coins must not be used. Tickets issued remain the property of the Great Western Railway Company. Okay, we got I guess these are bent slash battered, so it doesn't want them. Okay, so that's got like a wide area. So we'll see, I guess, if it fucks us over with pixel hunting later. This is a point and click, and they are kind of known for that. It's like a wide area. This local availability, Wellington, 10 years. Y'all might have an easier time reading that than I can. Because unfortunately, even though I'm recording this in like a specific ratio, it's stretched out on my screen, but on OBS it sees it the way it should be. OBS coming in clutch with the auto corrections. This will be important for something later. Just what that would be, I could not tell you. Paddington. Available for one luncheon in the restaurant car. Wow. Nice. Okay. There's a waiting room. Station Hotel Dowerton redevelopment portfolio. Oh wow, this PDA still has fucking power. So at the very least, this is in the late 90s, early aughts, which kind of makes sense. Oh wait, it says it right there. It's 2003! Or it's at the very least 2002. Say good evening, Pete. You have no appointments this evening. Your next appointment is on Wednesday, January 1st, 2003. Well, actually, no, this is in England, so... the first day of whatever the 5th month is. Hang on. So May, I think. And yes, I did have to count that out on my fingers. It's not something I often think about. See, it is with Jonathan at Crabtree Manor. Remember to take the redevelopment portfolio. You have yet to enter your business addresses. Please do so as soon as possible. I exist to serve you, but I can only do so with cooperation. This would have been like April 17th. I haven't been able to see much of the building so far. It was dark when my crab, yes, of course. They were riding a crab into Dowerton. What I could see looked promising. The roof was intact, so maybe the foundations will still be strong and dry. The Crabtrees are an odd family. Staying at the family home, which is beyond the woods. We'll make a start on the survey tomorrow. 2 days later. I'm amazed the structure's intact. The actual rooms are like a living museum. Time has hardly paled or dirtied the rooms. If you like this sort of thing, you could probably make a fortune in architectural salvage. I know a load of people who would pay through the nose for 40s memorabilia. Anyway, I made a good start on the survey, starting in the station foyer. There is a small, dry, and private room out the foyer. The old waiting room, in fact, which I have made my main base. Oh, so this is like the Crabtree family home, but it's also a train station? The fuck? Okay. The next day, there are 2 students in the hotel. They tell me that they are studying possible paranormal activity. No joke. They're looking for ghosts. They're nice enough kids. Polly and Nigel. And have some serious hardware with them, including their own power source. I wish I had one. Wish I had a heater for that matter. There's a fireplace in this room, but I doubt the chimney is up to the job. 2 days later. I started surveying the old train platforms. Still solid. Plan is to build a large conservatory over the top platform, and then use the space as a restaurant area. Nice idea. Funny thing is, I was on the platform... Oh. Where is it? What? There it is. I was on the platform, I heard someone in the tunnel. A kid, I think. Oh, he met, Tim. Told him to get out. You never know what lethal items have been left in there.
I've got a deadline, so the last thing I need is interruptions. Speaking of which, those students work through the night. Now that's dedication. I wonder how their investigation is going. Poor things. The proofs arrived. Vicky has done a good job on the hotel mock-ups, but the image will need massive changes. Jonathan Crabtree is a very particular client. Bless him. Hey Chicky, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We already broke the game once. I'm not kidding. We accidentally broke the game once at the very beginning. But it's okay, we fixed it. Okay, a couple days later. That kid was in the tunnel again. I was going to go and have a look, but I couldn't find my torch. It's really dangerous. What are his parents thinking? Today was stressful enough without new worries. The old theodolite is playing up. I was surveying the down platform, and the VDU went mad. Some sort of interference. It was well weird. Couldn't place the source, but the settings at the time were 271 by 632 or thereabouts. All I remember about this game is that I got scared and made my dad play it instead. Oh, Chicky. Okay, so I gotta grab a pen. So we're gonna write this down because it's likely gonna be important. Interference. 71 by 632. I don't know when that'll be important, but it'll be important. Had to leave it for now. Might get Paul down here to take a look at it. There's no time to waste, so I got to work on the branding. We need a name for the club, in what is currently the hotel reception and bar. I came up with the word cars. Just popped into my head, and I can't shake it. It's been in my head since the theodolite packed up. Never look a gift horse in the mouth at all, so cars it is. I believe this was like 5, yeah. EDA, in case I have to come back to it. Next day, shared some pizza and beer with Polly and Nigel. They were in a mood to show me some of their findings. Very impressive. Remote cameras have been placed all over the place, enabling them to view live feed from several areas of the site. Damned clever. Not too sure about the results, though. Loads of blurry images of shadows. Not exactly conclusive. Anyway, enough of that. Time to get back to work. A couple days later, someone has been messing about with my stuff. I should have got a lock for the door. My papers were all over the place, or all over the floor. I asked Polly and Nigel, but I knew it wasn't them. I bet it was that bloody kid, the one for the tunnel. Okay, well, if he wants to play silly buggers, then so can I. I'll wait it out here tonight and see if he comes back. Nope, no visitors tonight. Well, not to this room anyway. Though I must admit that, this is really stupid, but I'm sure I heard someone on the platform whistling. It wasn't the kid. Sure of that. I'll be glad to get this job done and get out of here. Freaking me out. Last night was my last night shift in this place. The whistler was back, walking up and down outside. I could hear him beyond the window. I must admit to being quite unnerved. I gave Polly and Nigel a call on their mobile and asked if they wanted to come down and take a look. Naturally, it stopped straight away. This is no good. It's affecting the work. Maybe I should think about getting someone down here to give me a hand. How can I explain it, though? As the boss, I can hardly admit to being scared. Maybe a friend? No, I know who I'll call. Perfect. They always loved a puzzle. Oh. Oh shit, was our brother an architect? Or like the surveyor? Oh. Oh. Oh god. We're going through our brother's things. This also means we're probably gonna find Polly and Nigel in here somewhere as well, given what the kid said. Oh, so we can check emails too.
Hang on, I must have a bite of cookie. For anyone curious, they are fudge rounds. They're like the Keebler cookie, but sugar-free variety. But they're not from Keebler, they're Wortmann's. Anyway, we shall read.
Hi, Pete. I know that you're not too happy with the mock-up I sent you. It was only a rough. Also, I'm finding it hard to illustrate what I haven't seen. Could you possibly send a copy of your blueprints? Even partially finished ones would be a help. I imagine the hotel to have the side of the platforms, but you say that it is over the tracks. If so, what were they thinking when they built it? It must have been very noisy and dirty. Anyway, I digress. Send me what you have. Sci-fi.
Mumra25 at AOL.com. Oh my god, that's ancient. And then, of course, you got the VOD Sapphire.net. Nice. It's like a snippet of the old internet here. Whenever I hear the name Nigel, I can only think of as the woman who dated a guy named Nigel, but the family's cat is also named Nigel, so the family can't call her boyfriend Human Nigel, and Human Nigel didn't like that. I know that story. I know that story. I think of Nigel Thornberry personally. Smashing. I cannot do a good Nigel impression, as you can tell.
Your subscription to Doctor Who Monthly is about to expire. There are many up-and-coming features to enjoy, including convention info, free gifts, and news on the latest developments in the Who world. Please help us to support the greatest sci-fi show ever, Joseph Blythe. I wonder if that was like an actual, like, email you would get. Like if you were, like, a part of this little dealio of Sapphire.net. Because I know sometimes in old video games, they didn't care quite as much about using actual, like, brand stuff. Especially since this game is supposed to be British as fuck. At least that's my assumption given what we have already seen and heard. Hey, older brother, what's up with you? April Fool's Day is long gone, you know. What is this message all about? You sound like you're either on acid or lost your mind, or both. There's no such thing as ghosts. As you well know. I think you've been in the countryside too long. The clean air has gone to your head. I guess this is our message to him, and we're a dickhead. Even so, you really have me worried. Give me a call as soon as you can get this. Could be tricky. Your mobile is dead. Very dead, in fact. I've given the office a call. Neither Richard or Vicky can reach you either. Okay, now I'm really worried. You probably are fine, but it doesn't hurt to check. I've always wanted to see the West Country anyway.
Let's see, Desperate Housewives hit the PC was covered in the Slim Fast brand and Sears. Yeah, but the thing is, like, that was Desperate Housewives. That actually had the money for licensing. I don't think, like, that's, like, a big name. That they had the money to throw around for that shit. I don't think Darkfall had the same money to throw around as go, like, oh, hey, by the way, Doctor Who. But then again, like, I remember hearing at one point that you could set your clock by Doctor Who in Britain because everybody's like, oh wait, shit, the show's on? And everyone would just like go back into their homes to watch the latest episode. Like, you could set your clock by that shit. But that's just what I heard. I do not know if that's actually true or not. Okay, Crowhurst. Superior architecture. Richard, the artist's impression of the site is great, but could you ask Vicky to tone down the ivy a bit? Also, the station foyer should be slightly more visible. It'll be the main entrance. I'm showing the portfolio to Jonathan Crabtree on Wednesday, so it'll need to be emailed to me before then. Apart from that, everything is going well, especially the survey. Last night I thought of a name for the club. Don't ask me how I came up with it, but I think Cars is quite appropriate. What do you think? Pete. And that's, of course, what our brother wrote to them. Kingsley for power and speed. Devon. Got a lamp in the fireplace. Huh? There's our brother's phone. Oh, our brother's so very fucking dead. Brother dead. So we can see this screen, but we can't interact with it as of yet. We've been in there. We haven't gone upstairs yet. But let's keep looking around the downstairs for the time being. Public telephone. So we need a tool for that. Okay, so we've got the dulcet tones of ghosts singing in our ears. Singing about cigarettes of all fucking things. But then again, it was a different time. Where it's like, oh, hey, you know, smoking is totally good for you. Here, have a cancer pack. I mean, a breath freshening stick. Hang on, I'm eating a roast for this cookie. Oh. Okay, so this must be like the times that the train is coming and going from. Let's see, Westbury to Salisbury train, Dorchester to Dowerton to Dorchester. I keep wanting to go like Dorchester, but also Dorchester. I don't know which it is. So we'll need to pry these off, more than likely. Got that lamp there. And I see they must be getting Guar to play here. Although it is missing one of the letters. Oh, hey, I didn't see this before. I didn't turn this way.
It is with some unhappiness that I have to inform you that this regional station will be closing on Easter Sunday. After some thought and research, it was decided that the Doverton stop was not financially viable. Also, the customer satisfaction never really recovered after the events that happened in the station hotel. The unhealthy interests of the press have not helped this matter. We hope that most of you, of a long-standing status, will be employed at other regional stations. A. Henry. P.S. Happy Easter.
Yeah, that's not a message you ever really want to have to put out. So this is like a message from 47. If not like 47, 48, somewhere in the area of. Oh shit, we got a lamp. Nice.
See, as you all know, the head office is becoming rather tight these days regarding the financial matters. I do not know why this is. I would ask you to not spread any further rumors. There's enough gossip already, so please, sign the petition to get the old electricity bunker re-roofed in corrugated iron, as the slate tiles are leaking.
Oh, shit. Agent 47? Ha, no. But it'd be cool if he were here. No, 1947. We're in what was the modern day when this game came out, 2002, 2003 area, somewhere in the area of. And we got ghosts from the 40s up until today. We're here because our brother called us, but unfortunately now our brother is also fucking dead.
Let's see. Request grant from head office for repairs to the footbridge. It is long overdue for a good structural survey, and could develop. We are told often into a liability. The police have requested help from staff and local people to aid in the search of both tunnels. They are hoping to find some sign of the clues regarding the disappearance of a local child. Timothy Pike, 11. Left the village and may have wandered into the tunnel by mistake. Any help will be looked. So come on. Oh. They never found Tim.
Top 40 ghosts of the decade. Oh, I finally got down to the culprit lab update. Nice. I still need to give that a go again.
A reward of £4 is offered for information regarding the recent vandalism of the GWR property near Dowerton Station. Points 001 and point 005 were broken, sometime during the night of the 13th. This is a very serious matter and should be dealt with as soon as possible.
It's not letting me click on that.
Latest invoice arrived. Candles.
£4? What are you lot doing? Eating them? Holy shit.
This will have to change. I'm calling the budget meeting for next Friday morn. Guar is not made of money, you know.
I wonder if it's like a similar thing to how like in the 40s, like back in the 40s, like a dollar, most probably the 20s really, but like the dollar still had like a lot of buying power at the time. And a dollar was like, had like the same buying power as a 20 in the modern day. Or at least like when this game came out, let's be real. So it's like, damn, what are they doing with all them candles? What if it's tallow wax? Expensive candle.
Waiting room chimney needs unblocking. No fires can be lit until this work is undertaken. I'll ask Edith Penfold, who runs the hotel next door, if she knows anyone from the village. She's an absolute goldmine for local information. Have any of you lot been approached by passengers regarding the platform toilets? I had a very distressed lady inform me that she thinks there may be a peeping Tom sneaking into one of the cubicles. She finished her business and went to scold their ass, only to find the toilet block empty.
Oh, great. So we got a peeping Tom ghost. Oh, yeah. We're ready for the colds, MC. we've got a bunch of stuff. We went out and got extra food. We got water. We got snacks. We got a bunch of fucking blankets. We got heaters, and we also have like an emergency power bank. I call it a power bank, but it's like it's still effectively what it is, but it's just like a little unit that has like a bunch of power in it. So if our power goes out, we can plug like a heater to it for a day. So what are you doing with these candles? Dealing with my neighbors who smoke in the no smoking apartment. Oh no. Glaxo. Whatever this says, I can't read it. And to him was given the key to the bottomless pit. So great, we're probably gonna have to do a James Sunderland then. See, why don't you ask me how my dad is preparing for cold with the -40 wind chill? So we don't reach the toilet, right? And I don't know, Chicky. How is your dad preparing for the -40 wind chill? There's a door. Ew. We're just gonna go. There we go. Why don't we get mirrors? Will I always be here? Oh. Keep mum, she's not so dumb. Careless talk costs lives. Oh, this must be like a poster from the Second World War. It's like, oh hey, careful what you're talking around. She might actually be a spy. So he walked around outside in his sandals, and he told me he's going to walk up here tomorrow to have coffee with me. He has a car. Wow. Cheeky, your dad is an interesting sort. That's probably gonna be important for something. I don't know what, but something. If only spies weren't so dang sexy. That's gross. Oh. Danger. What, can I not go back in here again? There were tools! Man. Alright. Take your time, Zimsy, and stay safe heading home. Or mention the dishwasher incident. Oh no. Not the dishwasher incident. I guess I could go onto the tracks if I really wanted to. The buffet. I never did check upstairs, but we'll do that in a bit. Probably need to remember that these are here. Huh?
It knows what you're doing. You should leave. Your brother's waiting for you, don't you know? Don't worry, you might be joining him soon.
Let's see, pigs, trotters, rabbit skinned, beef trimmings, giblets, one pheasant, or two. Actually, no, I can read numbers. That's 2 pheasants or 5 pigeons. Floods. Floods have recently struck in your area. If you were not affected this time, then you may be next. Are you prepared to... are you prepared? Have you even thought about it? Take a look at this new photographic collection. Look closely. Study these images, as the next property could be yours. Are you insured? Do you know what to do in a storm? Worry not. There is good advice, telephone numbers, and very important addresses at the very end of this folio. Dear Miss Penfold, so they're writing to Edith. I can inform you that our research has shown that the hotel station are quite safe from the forthcoming floods and storms. The Great Western Railway has proven unto me that the new earth banks to the side of the platform 2 are quite sufficient. However, the barn at the base of the bank, which is not protected, is high risk. I recently had a look around and noticed that you are allowing your guests to use it as a garage. You may wish to encourage them to park their motor cars outside the hotel instead. I would be interested in any details you have regarding the owner of this vehicle. I received a most interesting report from London and believe that it may be connected. So write the details down and Betty can pop them in on her way to the butcher's tomorrow morning. Then again, I will most probably be taking up
Bloody
your...
cheek. Who does he think he is? After hours indeed.
Oh, what, was he trying to get a nightcap out of you? I fancy a good old sing-song. It'll also give me a chance to have a look at this guest of yours. One favor to ask you, my dear, to not let on my identity. I wish to remain, how do those foreigners put it? Yes, incognito. There could be a promotion in this for me, and I will not ignore your help. In fact, I might choose to cast a blind eye over the reports of after-hours drinking in the bar. Naughty, naughty. Mum is the word, my dear. Mum is the word. Sadly, I have no news regarding the Pike child. Missing for days now. I have to admit that this case has me totally in the dark. Talk to you tonight. Constable Harold Purge. Oh, so he was just being a dick. Never mind. Hmm. So what, does it just, like, collect people around this time every year or some shit? Let's see, not gonna lie, I don't remember any of these scenes. However, when my dad took over, I basically curled up in the chair and watched through my fingers, so I might have missed a couple things. I can imagine so, yeah. Hmm. That'll probably be the lights. Guess I came in from this way. Huh. Interesting. So we're gonna go back in the station for right now. 'Cause I wanna... That's a good one. You found me note. You have no idea how much effort it took me to make it happen. Funny thing is, my writing is a lot better than when I was at school. Anyway, like I said before, oh, wait, this is Tim's writing. Why did I think he was a fucking pirate? Anyway, like I said before, I can still help you, but we just have to work together. If you get stuck, maybe I know something. Or I can ask one of the others. To do so, I need to see what's in your mind. So go to the place where you're stuck and concentrate. If you think hard enough, then I might be able to see it. If so, come straight back here and I might have some help for you. If you don't come straight back here, I'll lose contact with you. But maybe you can sort this out yourself. Good luck, Tim Pike. Thanks, Tim. Oh, this is what he meant by the bridge. Oh, hang on. So if that's... This is the Y. Or no, this is the X. So we need to add more X. Oh wait, no we don't. We need less X. Huh. So what happened at the top... It's freaking cold, I know, right? Also, hey Chevalier, welcome in. I hope you're staying warm. See, I'm very much a weenie. I remember when I was 12 and we went to this haunted house, which was PG-13, and I started crying so hard we had to exit through the emergency exit. Then my dad went back to apologize, and the owner of the haunted house was looking for us because I was crying so much. He gave me the I survived the haunted house pin as a little bitty gift. Oh no, Chicky. Trying to stay warm, got home from work. Hopefully you get to just stay inside. Maybe it's in reverse? No? 271, 632. Oh, there we go. Fuck, there's my pen. So it's like a hook and a triangle. Okay. So that's written down. Bathroom. Survey. I don't know if I'll need to write down where I got them from, but I am just to be safe. Henry the Fifth. I don't believe you. To the station, to the trains. Man. It isn't until you look at a lot of like old games that you realize, man, their art department was really fond of the Photoshop filter scribble. I am easily amused. Oh shit, this was someone's house. There's probably something we're gonna have to deal with here, but it's not here yet, whatever it is. Okay, that's where we came in. That came out there. We can go that way if we want. What's this door? Storage. For photographic apparatus, go to complete outfits. Oh wait, go to the stereoscopic company, yes. That's probably where you would want to go. See, free lessons given to purchasers of the company outfits. London Stereoscopic Photography Company. I don't know if I'll need that. Got any tools? Kennedy glassware. Oh, they're lamps. Maybe they're like supposed to be like knockoff Tiffany's. Alright.
Get out of my room.
Sorry. Hello? Knock knock. Huh. Damn, this shit cold. Oh, that's cute. It's like, oh, hey, there was a ghost here for a second. Okay, bye. There's the camera equipment. Very delightfully 90s looking chunky piece of crap. Okay. So we'll just say that, E is occupied. F has a camera. There's one of the lamps. It seems something happened in here. Somebody was drinking a lot. Got their cancer stick. Let's see, Betty, what's going on? You told me no one would know I was in this room. Someone tried the door a while back. I didn't open it, of course. Then about half hour ago... Dude, do you mind? I'm trying to read here. Then about half hour ago, someone knocked and whispered my name. It ain't you. I would know your voice anytime. If your man friends find out I'm here, they'll blow her top. She'll tell me dad too, and then we'll really be done for. I'll wait for a bit and then leave this note in the storeroom. Hopefully you'll find it before whoever it is finds me. Thomas, bring us some more beer, love. So... D was Thomas. So, I don't think he even got to leave the note, because we were in the storeroom down there. So he didn't even get to do that. Hello? Ah. Let's see. So C has a camera too. Noted. I don't know what that means, but I'm writing it down. Oh. Oh, it's in reverse. Leave me alone. Oh. Okay. Also, I have to wonder, do you think that the folks who played or the folks who made Marble Hornets also were a fan of this game? Although granted, this symbol is probably relatively common. I'm not gonna lie. But like it reminds me of like the symbol that would be scribbled all over like the symbol of the 8 page, not symbol of the 8 pages, Slender the 8 pages kind of stuff. But this is, you know, very clearly much older than... You're open. Okay, duly noted. In room A. Whispers of the Damned. Okay. Noted, noted, triple noted. So there's that way, but what's up here? Hmm. And I can't turn around. Uh... Darkfall... Hotel... Side. Oh, I thought that was just a light. Oh, the lights are going out. Okay, that's... Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I was still where I was. I was just looking back because, like, something happened. Okay. Okay, then we can go back if we want. So the navigation's a little off. Got a picture of a bird. For whatever good that'll do us. Rural rides in the southern and western and eastern counties of England, together with tours in Scotland and the northern and midland counties of England, and letters from the Ireland by William Cobbett. The whole, including many rides and tours, never before reprinted, edited with an introduction, notes a biographical record of upwards of 900 persons mentioned, an index of places, and a biographical note, GDH and Margaret Cole, with numbers, vignettes by John Nash, and a map of Quebec's country by A.E. Taylor. London, Peter Davies, 1930. Okay, then. We've got a glowing portrait for stuff and reasons. That's doing something, but I couldn't fucking tell you what. But apparently this person, whoever was painting these, had an obsession with one person in particular. Hmm. Poe paints. There's something I'm supposed to be looking for here, probably, but I haven't triggered what I need to look for it. Okay. Yeah, this guy, whoever he is. They just keep painting him over and over and over again. Okay, and he's burning. Duly noted. Okay. So we'll put blue a painting room. Oh, hey, they put a kettle on. Of course, it's non-functional. Plus kettle. I don't like that. That's very fucking creepy. Just like she's staring at me. We'll check this one next. A History of Alchemy by Frederick Zeus. Alchemical manuscripts and books have always been illustrated with symbolic figures. There are, of course, simple signs used to notate various alchemical substances and processes, but the symbolism used in alchemy went much further than the mere use of special signs. It is important to realize that there is no fixed, rigid alchemical language of symbolism, and it is not possible to draw up a comprehensive dictionary meaning for each symbol, which will describe its use in every alchemical text. Different alchemists use the same symbol in different ways, and even within the same work, an individual symbol can have many meanings. Although there are core meanings to some symbols, their significance must be read from the symbolic context in which they appear. In some cases, an actual symbol can have various functions depending on which material or chemical is involved in to represent its form. The combination of these materials creating varied and hugely differing. I swear I can read, holy fuck. The combination of these materials creating varied and hugely differing results. Sibylla L. Fortuna in 1878 posed the question, mysticism or physics? If newer theories concerning modern science and its parallels to the work of the ancient alchemists is to be considered, we must ask ourselves this one simple question. It is my belief that modern science did not replace alchemy, it simply evolved out of it. Disregarding texts and practices thought to be flights of fancy, it is now commonly known that metals, organic matter, and liquids have unique clandestine signatures, which can only be accessed and used by those that are fully adept at such practices. It is believed by many that some trials and ancient combinations which were thought long since forgotten are being resurrected. As recently as 1912, a self-proclaimed alchemist published documents which illustrated how he had successfully created a seer chalice or pool of sight. The supposed ritual involved manipulating the reflective qualities of water to not only magnify the present, but to reflect the past and future. So scrying. Pagan powers and earth forces. By Sibylla L. Fortuna. Published by Boom. So this is like an old ass book. Like old. Water. One of the four basic elements. Its properties are fluid and mutable. Casts reflections of the past, present, and future, and its mystical power could be reflected and therefore could be magnified by its nature. It could bring about full awareness of self through inner reflection. A powerful symbol of rebirth. So, water equal rebirth. Let's see. Chalk. A lesser element through its powerful earth nature could create boundaries which could be used to keep evil influences at bay. Its association with the goddess in her guise as the Virgin links this element with purity in its most powerful form. So we'll probably like draw chalk circles of protection. Let's see. Pure earth repel evil. Roughly.
Bronze. One of the first alloys to be worked by alchemists, this amalgam of earth elements could be used to bind strength and used for powerful enchantments. Let's see. Enchant. Bind. Wood, another powerful symbol of rebirth. It symbolizes the duality of nature, which could be both hard and soft at the same time. Its use in sympathetic healing could also be turned to more malicious uses. Wood. Rebirth. Healing. Could be bad. Question mark. Sandstone, another highly mutable element which contains elements of durability and softness at the same time. It is a powerful catalyst which could come together with a variety of diverse elements to enhance and magnify any desired effect. So it's an alchemical enhancement pill. Got it. Enhance! Let's see, mercury. Known as quicksilver, it is possibly the oldest and most often used element. Its heaviness was often used when water couldn't be. It's also very dangerous and drove people fucking insane because it's a literal fucking poison! Quicksilver... used in place of water. No, I'll put scrying because that's basically what they're doing with it. Oh. So is it just like defaulting them where they belong? Okay. So it's just when it goes into a place it doesn't want it to go, it just default resets it. Okay. We'll just call this the green room. Puzzle and books. So, we're finding a whole lot of stuff, but not really... Oh, what the fuck is all this now? A warning to the curious, M.R. James. That's the 8th, I know. You're 5. Hey! Damn, one of the lyrics has been lost. Taken from me, it consumed it. It knows what I plan, and it must know. The incantation will not work if the verse is incomplete. I am not giving up. There are helpful words to digest in the alchemistic guides and dictionaries. I have learned that the symbol means by which we released it will also allow me to see its nemesis. I will see the missing lyric. I must work on the runes need casting. Salvation and damnation.
Wait, let's put them over here where they aren't in like the way of everything else. So one is salvation, one is damnation? But they're not sure which. Hmm. Man, we've sure spent a whole lot of time in there to do fuck all, huh? Oh, I see, I see. So they're made up of different elements. So the lightest one is chalk, and like the slightly darker one is bronze. So this is chalk, this is bronze, this is wood, and this must be sandstone. So we must need like water or mercury for this. Needs water or merc. Based off of what we found. So, we have stumbled upon a bunch of alchemists who apparently must have, in like the 40s, let something loose they shouldn't have. Okay, keeps going. Holy fucking shit, this place is huge. Oh. Dearest Thomas, I'm dead nervous. I've done one of these music nights before, but I do not recall me being so scatty. I am a bundle of nerves. I think it's that horrible song that I've been practicing, though I still hate it. It's dead common. I hope you'll be alright in that empty room. I left you a pack of cards and some beer. Musical memory should end about midnight, and then I'll be straight up to get that candle, or that cuddle you promised me. My ma'am seems a bit melancholy tonight. She's listening to that blasted old song on her gramophone. Over and over again. At least she hasn't got it as loud as it was. In fact, I can hardly hear it. She must have the volume down very low. Thank goodness. Nearly forgot to say, I will get a short break during the interlude, so I might be able to leave the bar for a time. I can come to see you, and in case anyone sees me, my ma'am would have a heart failure if she knew that you were staying here. So if you need anything, leave me a note in the storeroom. I'll find it. Whatever you do, do not open that door unless it's me. That fly woman that's staying here is a right nosy cow. She might go poking around while we're all at the bar. Try and have a good time, and I'll be up as soon as I can. Love, Betty. P.S. Where did you tell your dad you were going? He might be in the bar tonight. Most of the village will be. So this is Betty's room. Don't get the breeze up. Needs practice. Purple. Betty room. And I'll put little hearts next to them because they were lovers. So what, are we looking for like... Don't get the breeze up.
Nets up mother. I'm assuming it's nets up mother. So are we looking for... Those aren't it. Clearly. These aren't it either. Shit. Maybe? Oh. What's this do? More snippets of song. She needed glasses. Now watch, I'll have, like, called whatever it is that's out here to me with this fucking clock. That's the way I go. If I want to go back. So, literally no one has been here this entire time. Like, even if, like, the place has had, like, a reputation of being haunted, someone would have come here at some point, and this place would be so much more wrecked up than what it is. Let's see, Dorchester Messenger, published weekly. Police search for missing child. Police have requested help from the public to aid in the search for a child who went missing last Thursday, the 19th of April. Timothy Pike was last seen playing around the entrance to the east tunnel outside of Dowerton Station. It is not known whether he entered the tunnel, but appears to have gained entrance on previous occasions. Station Master Christopher Hinton has searched both the west and east tunnels to no avail. Local police have now stepped up in the search to include land around the station and farmland belonging to the Crabtree family. The Pike family, originally from London, have offered a small reward for any information leading to the finding of Timothy. His mother, June, said he was only 11 years old. He may be trapped or lost somewhere, so please look in... Oh, let's see. Look in your outhouses, barns, sheds. He must be somewhere. Very sad. See, the weather office in Dorchester has warned that the worst of the rain may not be over. Farmers are preparing themselves for another hazardous weekend and have asked for support from the government in the form of military assistance. The storms are expected to last well into next month, disrupting the lambing season. Advice is available from your local post office or station. And that must be like when we got, or when we found the flood information in the place below. There we go. Get a little music on the situation. Ghost Smith and Legends of the Southwest by Christine Smith. Oh my god, there's so much reading, Chicky. This curious tale has been part of local folklore for several hundred years. It tells the story of a local yeoman farmer's son, born at Birchton Farm, close to the large village of Dowerton around 1625. Brought up a devout Protestant, he espoused Cromwell's parliamentary cause and joined the Model Army. Full of righteous fervor, he fought bravely in several battles at the start of the Civil War. Young Tom Oliver had become disillusioned, as had many young men, with Cromwell's cause. By 1647, even Cromwell himself had lost sight of his grand plan and was vacillating dangerously while his troops watched helplessly on, cold, tired, and feeling the effects of their long campaign. They waited in vain for food and pay. Tom Oliver and close friend Will Thomas seemed to have talked themselves into deserting Cromwell's troops and had planned to Whoops. You can sniff that. Anyway, we'll finish reading this before we cut out. Let's see. Thomas Oliver and close friend Will Thomas seemed to have talked themselves into deserting Cromwell's troops and had planned to return to their home. They fled across the sodden countryside, resting and hiding in ditches and hedgerows when they could. Carmel had already posted several troops to deal with deserters from his rapidly diminishing army. Almost starving, Tom Oliver and his comrade in arms, Will, were unlucky enough to be ambushed just outside Dowerton. Harried through the day and pursued across the landscape they knew so intimately, they had no time to rest or draw breath. Tom was wounded in the leg by a parting shot. In the dead of that fateful night, Tom and Will were able to sneak into the cellars of the inn at Dowerton. Exhausted and bleeding, the stench of sour ale sent his already battered senses reeling. Will Thomas, fearing that his friend was about to expire, and also too weary to flee further, made the decision to give his friend up to the pursuing troops and save himself in the process. Leaving Tom bleeding, Will promised to return with help forthwith. On his return with the pursuing troops, they found no trace of Tom Oliver, only a pool of his congealing blood. He was never seen or heard of again. 2 centuries later, local...
There we go. So it's like up here that we turn the pages. Ah, shit, there's so much more. Welcome back, Zemsey.
Let's see, 2 centuries later, local landowner Gabriel Crabtree decided that the site of the old inn, long since abandoned, was long overdue for development. He had plans to rebuild the inn to cater for the increase in passing travelers en route to London from the southwest by rail. The foundations of the old inn were found to be strong and sound and did not need excavation or replacement. Local workmen were hired and the work began without delay. Some weeks into the build, stories began to get back to Gabriel. The workmen swore that they heard a pain-filled voice calling out in the night. When closely questioned later, they all reported that the voice seemed to be calling out for someone, but who it was they could not tell, as the voice was lost in the spring air. A number of Dorset people have been frightened by the phantom Bronze Age horseman of Bottlebush Down, who rides past the ancient barrow on the site. Those that have seen the ghost include an archaeologist who came upon a spectral horseman about half a century ago, a cloaked figure riding without stirrups. Since stirrups were unknown until the 4th century AD, the ghost belongs to a very early period of history. Some regards costume as that of a warrior chieftain of 1600 BC. The prehistoric stone memorials of Dorset are an eternal reminder of its ancient past. The imagination is stirred by the grey mare and her colts in the Black Down, north of Portisham, and also by the mysterious Hellstone, which relates to the northern European Hela, the monster appointed by Odin to preside over the realms of the dead. Similar guardian spirits protected the ancient earthworks that can be found across the southwest.
Interesting. Maybe Dorset people are just cowards. Who knows? It's very interesting, I tell you what. I think we can leave this room for the time being, though. Came from that way. So, the timer did go off. So we are gonna save, Darkfall, go down, let's see, go down hallway. That way we'll know where we're going.